Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You know what it is. It's them kids and wives and 925s, but we are still married to the games. Episode 192. That's right. It's your boy Gabe Patillo with Tim Router, Ed Placencia, and Chris McCracken, of course. And as always, we are talking games and life and games. Thank you guys so much for being here. There is something that I've discovered the older I get. Is that I need more sleep, man.
Yes, you do, man.
Shoot. What happened?
Welcome to my world, brother.
What happened? What happened to be able to be like a full human and operate on 4.5 hours sleep?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I forget.
Them days are over.
Oh, and they're definitely over a few months from now, too.
Exactly.
Most definitely over.
Doggone it, man. We put the kids down real late last night, and that kind of jacked everything up. I went and helped my sister-in-law hang her television on her wall.
Oh, nice.
So she like took us out to dinner, and then we kind of went back there, and I think didn't get home till, I don't know, 9:30 or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I think the kids ended up getting down by 10. And then, then me and Jenny like start our hangout time. And
right.
Next thing you know, man, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
What were you binge watching?
What did we watch last night? We watched a little bit of the NBA playoffs.
Oh, nice.
We watched Fallon.
Nice.
And I think we begrudgingly watched the first half of Seth Meyers.
Poor
Man,
Seth.
that show is bad. I wouldn't tweet that because I'm not that dude that goes online and throws shade.
Yeah, you're not throwing shade on anybody.
I guess I just did that because this show is online, but that show is not good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like I almost don't even feel like I'm saying something bad about the show. I feel like I'm just stating like the sky is blue.
Yeah.
I think it's inevitable anyway. A lot of people have said the same thing, and ratings are not where they need to be for him at all. So
yeah, and I feel bad because I like Seth.
I do too. I think he's great. His deliveries are usually good. He was great on Weekend Update, and I think he was going the same way that Fallon went, or trying to go the same way that Fallon went. But Fallon's just he's just on a different level.
And you have to remember, see, because my thing was I thought, Gabe, just give it a try.
Right,
Fallon wasn't great at first either. You know what I'm saying? Like his first little bit was a little like squeaky. You were like, oh man, this is okay. But,
right. And
then I don't know what happened, man. He blossomed and it's
man,
awesome.
He hit it out the gate even on his first day for the Tonight Show. Like
By then he was already.
By then he was ready to go. So he's perfect right now for the Tonight Show.
I love it. Anyway, I'm tired.
So you didn't get to bed till what, like 2, 1?
Something stupid. I don't know, man. And I like checked Twitter right before I went to sleep and saw that Ed was up too. I was like,
nice, Ed.
Not it doesn't load. So Edward.
Yes.
What's been going on, man? Besides not getting any sleep, why are we not responsible adults?
Well, see, we have a little more of an excuse to not be responsible adults because we don't have the kids. So it's like a dorm room in here 24/7.
Ed, I'm so jealous.
It's like 11:30. It's like, hey, you want some dinner? Yeah.
Should we do the dishes that are in the sink that have piled up all week?
Right.
Nah,
exactly.
Be like, I think that one dish moved from yesterday. By
Just
itself.
throw them out. We'll get new ones.
It's migrating. Yeah.
Just lick the plate and it'll be good.
That's right.
Right.
Gross.
Ed's using a plate for cereal, trying to scoop it
up. No, man, just pour the milk right into the box.
Oh, yeah.
And just close the top and shake it.
Do a little shaky shake and you're good.
I love it.
Living the life like the kid on Blank Check.
Nice. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Ed, continue.
No. Yeah, things have been good. Just played a ton of Uncharted this week, and man, so much fun.
And you completed it, right?
I completed it this weekend.
You're done?
And then finished it this weekend,
man.
and have just been going back and replaying it again. It's
good for you.
It's like a drug. It's like you have that not that I've done drugs and know what it's like, but from what I hear, you're always chasing the first time you do a drug to get that high again.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so as soon as I finished, I was like, I want that feeling again. I want to do it all over again. And so it's just been...
That's great. So you actually started a new game?
I started a new game, and was like, okay, this time I'm going to really focus on... I thought I did okay on the treasure hunting, but it turns out I didn't do nearly as well as I thought.
You definitely have to look around. And that's what I've been doing. That's why I'm kind of taking my time, because you have to look around.
Yeah. But it's just been such a great game and so much fun. And it's just been so cool to see everyone just loving it online. It's been really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of love for this game, which is fantastic.
Yeah. This weekend, Sarah and I think we watched the first 3.5 seasons of Curb Your Enthusiasm over.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. What a great show.
Is that an hour-long show or a half hour?
Half hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you own that show?
No, we just were on Amazon Prime. We were watching it.
Okay, because that was gonna be my question. Because I've never seen that show because I haven't had cable or anything forever. And I was wondering if it was on Netflix or one of those, because that's one of those shows I've always heard about but I've never seen.
So funny.
Yeah, so much fun. And Sarah said, I think my dad would like this show because he likes when people get mad and yell. There's no shortage of that.
Yeah, nice.
You know what this show needs? More anger and yelling.
Exactly. More Costanza.
He is really, really funny.
Yeah. But it was just a pretty low key weekend for us. I was telling Gabe and Chris earlier this week that we got the congrats to Hall and in the Hall, baby.
I know,
man.
right?
Yeah.
Hall had a baby.
Rogue. I forget the full name.
Rogue Olivia Jane Hall.
Yeah.
Great name, man. Holy cow.
You know, it's funny. Olivia, I was telling Chris, I was like, man, Olivia Jane is an awesome part of her name. Like,
banging.
At first, I was like, oh, she's got 4 names. And then I was like, Olivia Jane. I was like, dang it, that is dope. Like, I don't know why.
Right? She could literally go by any of them and it would be good.
Yep.
Yeah, it really would. Yeah, you could go by Rogue, go by Olivia Jane.
Yeah. He did a good job with that. That was good.
Yeah, that was really slick. Nice. Congratulations to the Hall family.
I know, right? Big congratulations. He looked so in his element.
Mm-hmm. Snuggled up with that baby. Oh,
could this be we have a happy Hall now?
He might click over.
I'm telling you, what have we done?
If he comes back, if he guest appearances again, he's gonna be, hey guys, how you doing? He's gonna be all like upbeat.
No, you're not wanted here.
He's like, where's our old Hall? We want our old Hall back.
Nobody likes that guy. That's funny. Yeah, big congratulations to the Hall family.
So what are you moving on to next, Ed, as far as gaming?
You know what? I don't know. I kind of posted a thing about that this week saying, now that the 2 big games I was looking forward to were Quantum Break and Uncharted, and they've both kind of come, and I don't know. I think the next thing I'm going to be playing for the channel is probably in a week or 2. The new Sherlock Holmes game comes out.
Oh, nice.
So I might jump on that again. But other than that, I think Dishonored 2, but that's quite a ways away. And Mafia 3, but I can't think of anything really big that's coming out that's coming out soon that I'm stoked for.
There is the Lego Force Awakens, but I think that's July, maybe. I'm not sure.
I think that's right, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
But played. As far as gaming goes, I played the Xbox free games this week were Peggle. I played that for a little while, and
how was that?
It was fun. It's Peggle, so it was it's a nice time waster to do while you're doing something else. Or Costume Quest, I played a little bit of. I may or may not pick that up again. It was cute.
Was it adorable?
It was adorable.
Is it like Fluffy Bunny adorable?
It's not Fluffy Bunny adorable, but it's look at that little kid in his Halloween outfit adorable.
Oh,
that's awesome.
That's definitely a very specific kind of adorable.
It is,
especially
really
when you don't like kids.
So it's not the you're being ridiculous adorable.
No.
Okay,
it's
good.
It's the look at the little cartoon kids. I don't know. I played a little bit of tabletop racing and actually played that live for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, you
did.
And that was fun. And then I played through the the horror game that just came out.
Oh, I cannot wait to watch that.
Did you like it?
No,
he hated it.
I would like to go back and watch the last part. Oh, because I would love to count how many times during the closing credits I just said, "This game is dumb." I'm going to say at least 12.
Yeah, it was a lot. I lost count.
Oh, I love it.
I really wanted to be scared, and I was not.
Oh man,
Yeah.
dang it!
But that's Eduardo for this week.
I like it. Router,
Oh, yes.
what it do?
Piper's topic of the week, boys.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Bunnies.
Oh man,
wow,
Let's
yeah.
get into them fluffy bunnies.
chubby bunnies.
Chubby bunny.
Chubby bunnies. We actually, I think we have a family of bunnies in our backyard, and of course, Thaxton goes crazy over it.
Of course.
But yeah, that one I did not expect because there was nothing around her that would trigger that. She just came out. She actually came out and said it like over the weekend. I'm like, oh, okay. She's now being prepared for the podcast.
I guess so.
Right?
Good girl.
That's awesome. I played Chubby Bunny one time, and I think the result was what's supposed to happen, which is where you throw up all over the
Sure.
driveway.
Absolutely. What did you use? Was it marshmallows or was it something else?
Yeah, marshmallows.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, full size marshmallows. And
Yeah,
then
the
Oh, yeah.
big daddies.
I'll never do that again.
No.
That was like the worst thing ever.
Can you eat marshmallows to this day?
I don't really like marshmallows, and I don't know if it's attached to that now that you're saying that.
Hey.
Like, it might be attached to that because as a kid, I remember liking them.
Yeah.
But then I played that in high school, had that experience, which was awful. And now people are like, marshmallows? I'm like, that's all right.
He instantly just goes, Chubby Bunny. What? I'm sorry.
I was like,
Sorry.
what?
Right.
Yeah, they don't add anything to my life anymore.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
But yes, bunnies are adorable and we love them. So that's good stuff. So Lauren is out of town. She's up in New York. And
she's still gone.
yeah, she comes back tonight. And so
Gotcha.
she's doing well up there. We've been checking in. So I feel like I've been a single father this weekend. But yeah, we actually had a really good weekend because my brother and sister-in-law are celebrating their, I want to say 20th wedding anniversary. And so they're on vacation. So the kids are with my parents, but I took the kids. We had a cousin day on Sunday, and I took the kids out with Piper and I. We went to since above all, that place, the trampoline place I keep telling about, was closed on Sunday. We went to a different trampoline place called Jump Street, and then went up to Opry Mills and walked around and just had a really good time with the kids. And Piper just loves her cousins, and they love her, and they're so good. Those kids are so good, and they're so good with her anyway. So it was just a lot of fun. We had some good quality family time, and then. Man, Monday was just one of those really crazy days where I didn't start working until 4:00 in the afternoon. It was nuts. At the last minute, an opening for Piper to participate in this swim class, which is like a week-long intensive swim class where she'll learn how to go underwater and do all that stuff. That popped up, and Lauren calls me in the morning saying, "Hey, we just got this opening, and it's every day this week at 12:30 in the middle of the day." I'm like, oh,
yeah, best time.
So my parents usually take Piper on Monday, so they had just left when Lauren called, and so I called them back and said, "Hey, just come back in time so that we can go to, so I can take her to swim." And then my poor dog has had a hot spot on his tail that he keeps licking, and of course that got infected and all bloody and cracked.
Oh man.
So I had to take him to the vet that same day, all the while being on a conference call. And so I'm just juggling. It was just one of those nuts days. It was just juggling stuff left and right. So now my dog has the cone of shame, and which is actually pretty hilarious. He kind of looks like his profile looks like it's just like a satellite dish with legs. It's awesome. And but he's definitely getting better. And but it was funny. I had such a crazy day on Monday that Monday night it was I put Piper to bed at 10:30. I'm like, all right, Uncharted.
Nice.
Because I normally don't game at night, and I'm like, I'm just going to play for an hour. And then at 2:00, I finally went to bed. So that game is just incredible. We'll get to that in a second. Let's see what else is going on. And let's see. I took my car in it is now being repaired as we speak. So that little issue is done. Yeah. And
from where Lauren hit it.
Yes.
Oh, good. Did the pole have insurance?
The pole had insurance. We settled out. Everything was fine.
Nice. The poles, they're usually deadbeats and don't carry insurance.
I know.
So you got it looked out.
Yeah, we had a responsible pole this time, so it was good.
You had a responsible.
Right.
Responsible.
Well played, sir. Well played at 5 in the morning. So anyway, on the gaming front, just Uncharted 4, trying to knock it out. I am on chapter 17.
Nice.
It's already my game of the year, definitely. It is playing a movie. Like, and this is the kind of gaming that I think can suck in a lot of new people. We may have a new generation of gamers who like this kind of stuff. Unfortunately, like, not every game is like this. That's the thing. But you can almost guarantee that when Naughty Dog comes out with something, they're going to deliver on something like that.
Yeah, at the highest standard.
And I think they are the masters of this kind of genre, and it is it's my favorite type of game. And I don't really have any complaints about this game at all. It's pretty much close to perfect in my opinion.
Awesome.
So, and it just looks so incredible. So incredible. And then, man, that Clash Royale, I think I've even upped my game even more now. Like, I'm just, whether it's it's just like, I got to play one game. I got to play another game. And then Liam and I, my nephew joined our clan. He joined our MTTG clan.
Nice.
And he's like top 4, I think.
Yeah,
or
I think he's like top 3.
He's crushing.
Wow.
Yeah, he's crushing right now. He's been playing this game since early March. He told me about it when we were at Disney. He was playing it then, and he was already at like a level arena 3 or 4 or something like that. So he was crushing. So we were like comparing notes, and we were comparing decks and everything, and just kind of nerding out. And my nieces were like, "You guys are nerds." I'm like, "Yeah, well, just that's me, the 41-year-old man-child."
You're like, "Sorry, I enjoy things."
Sorry, I'm happy because I like
My
things.
Bad. Yeah. You continue not liking things.
Exactly. So yeah, man, that's Uncharted and Clash Royale for me, and just getting ready. We go on our Disney cruise starting over Memorial Day weekend, like Friday the 27th.
Nice.
So unfortunately, I probably won't be able to be on that podcast during that week.
I was about to say.
But and I'm also checking the weather to make sure we don't have any hurricanes, which would be fantastic this time.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's going to be really fun, and that's kind of the other reason why we wanted to put Piper in swim class now, because she's going to want to swim. The girl is fearless in the pool, and I have to basically be with her all the time. Like, she likes me to throw her up in the air, and like I'll even dunk her, and she's just. We just need to make sure she can control her breathing. She doesn't swallow water all the time, but she's definitely getting it. So it's really
That's
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. So that's it for me.
McCracken.
All right. Well, Miss Stacy is still out of town working her tail end off up in Michigan somewhere, someplace I've never been.
Right.
She should be home, I think, by the time the next podcast airs. Maybe. Not by the time we record it. I think she's supposed to come home next Wednesday. So barring any weirdness, because every once in a blue moon, something will come up and she'll have to stay a little bit longer, but she should be back next Wednesday. So I got one more weekend of bachelorhood.
Yeah.
Do whatever I want, just sit in my underwear and eat chicken wings.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
I haven't done that yet, but
I have
it's
a visual,
always a dream.
and it's pretty impressive. So that's awesome.
But as far as this last weekend, Saturday was my nephew's birthday. Actually, This week is my nephew's birthday, but my brother rushed and they're like, the party's going to be this weekend. It was kind of one of those last minute things.
Yep.
So I'm rushing and scrambling to get a gift. And I made it to the birthday party, got him a gift card for Target because my brother decided to go ahead and get him a PS4.
Hey, that's a good man.
He was like, I was like, well, so what kind of things does he want? What can I get him? And he's like, well, just get him a Target gift card. I was like, really? That's what he wants? He's like, no, because that way he can buy what he wants because we're getting him a PS4. I was like, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Very nice.
So he upgraded the PS4 there. PS3 is now going to be the media player or whatever. My brother was like, yeah, that's going in my room. It's like, yeah, you're going to use it to watch things, huh?
Nice.
And then my good buddy, Mr. Gabriel, came to town.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday night, landed in DFW, and we just hung out for a long time.
Was it too long?
No, absolutely not. Should have gone longer.
Chris is like, we just hung out way too long.
Now you got me all insecure.
Couldn't wait for Gabe to leave.
Yeah, you even laughed. We hung out for a long time.
Well, no, because it's like one of those things where you do it and you don't realize how much time has gone by, and you're like, oh, wow, this has been a long time.
Yeah, because you're having too much fun, man.
Exactly, right? We went to this arcade that I had found in DFW called Free Play Arcade. You go, you pay like $10, and then all the arcades in there for free.
Oh, nice.
Not and first.
So no, not first. I'm getting to that. I was just going to get that little free arcade thing out of the way.
Yeah, that was fun.
When he landed, what we did first is we went all the way over to another part of town.
Dang, now I feel even more insecure.
Yeah.
He made me drive him all the way to Houston.
What?
No, not actually. I'm just kidding.
I was going to say.
It's like, what?
It's like, I'm just let you paint this picture and then I'm going to destroy it.
Right.
No, we went to this video game store called Game Over Video Games. Mm-hmm. And they got all these old games that you can look at and buy and play and whatever. And we met up with a listener, which is crazy because I didn't even know that people in my area listened.
Yeah, Daniel. Hi.
Yeah, Daniel. He was an awesome guy. He's really, really cool. We got there a little bit early and I didn't have his number, so I'm sending him emails. I'm like, I don't know when he's going to see these. And we're waiting around. We're like, oh, man, we may need to head out here pretty soon. And then he walked in the door, and we hung out there for like another 25 minutes just talking and chatting.
Awesome.
That dude,
that's so cool,
was really nice.
Yeah, he was.
Shout out to Daniel High. Like, it was just like, and I'm so glad that somebody else got to taste what I get to taste around the country.
Yeah, Chris is our new ambassador in training.
Exactly.
Right.
Apprentice. He's an ambassador's apprentice.
Right.
That's right.
And so like, yeah, we just stood there. Like, we literally were about to leave because we, like Chris is saying, we didn't have his number. We were just kind of hanging out. We were like, well, you think he's going to come? Like, maybe he'll come. And like, we had turned to leave and I go, oh, here he is. And he was walking in and we just stood there in front of the NES games and chatted it up. And I bought Double Dribble for the NES. Or Double Dribble.
Yeah, that was awesome. He was really like one of the nicest people, which I've not met anybody in our community yet that is a jerk. But I mean, it's just surprising how often you meet and you're like, they're all just such good people. What's the deal?
That's so cool.
It is weird.
You got the best community out there, man.
Yeah.
I've met so many. Like, I was like, well, there's going to be one where I call my wife after and I'm like,
that was weird.
But it hasn't even come close.
Nope. Well, at least not for me. I've not met nearly as many people as Gabe, but yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah, that was
great. So then
great.
On Sunday, met up with Mr. Gabe again, and he got to meet my mom and my sister and my stepdad.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was great. It was so glorious.
Yeah, his hotel was in a spot right across from a little happening part of town where there's all these different restaurants. So we just met up there, went and had brunch, and Gabe's waffle looked ridiculous. I kind of wish I would have got what he got.
Oh, everybody else at the table made a mistake but me.
Yes.
Yeah. I love a man that makes good food choices. Well played, Gabe.
It was
played.
An omelet on a waffle.
Oh
my gosh. In an Irish pub.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, it was good.
Well played, man.
You guys. Just let the chubby boy in you like just run around with his shirt off for a second. Oh! It was so delicious.
What was in the omelet? Anything?
I don't remember. It doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's true.
Awesomeness.
I was so pleased.
So that was fun. My mom and my sister were just floored that they actually got to meet Gabe finally. So that was cool.
Come on now. Floored.
They were. I'm telling you.
Hey, they were. Even on Twitter, like Bread Fan's mom, Mama Bread Fan was praising you, basically.
Yeah.
She had so much fun with you, man. So you put it down. Good job.
Listen.
She brought some diapers.
She brought a gift. She brought me some newborn Huggies.
Oh, man.
For the baby. Because she listens to the show and knows that we're having a baby. And it was like, They were anyway. Your sister didn't barely say anything.
Yeah, she showed up a little bit later, and she didn't. She's not. She gets kind of. I mean, she's a talkative. It's weird because she's really talkative. She's one of those people that like has never met a stranger. Will talk to everybody, but at times she'll get kind of like, I don't really know what to say, kind of thing. Every once in a blue moon.
Well, there was a blue moon out that day.
That's awesome.
Then we went to the concert later on, which my mom hadn't seen Toby Mac live. So she had a great time. My sister did see him one time last summer. She went with me to one of the concerts, but my mom got to see him. It was a great show. It was out on, so they were playing after a baseball game, and they were down on the field, and we had these passes to go out on the field, and that was really cool. It was a totally different experience. Never had one like that, so that was a neat little thing.
And we have to mention, like, if you watch ESPN at all, there was a baseball game over this last week where one guy punched another guy in the face. It was that game.
Yeah, that was the game.
That game?
Yes, and it was incredible.
That's awesome.
We were up in the box like, yeah, like the dude just came out of all of us. We're like, hit him! Oh snap! Oh, both dugouts are cleared! Oh, like
this is how you make baseball exciting.
Finally, baseball is exciting. Yeah, somebody has to get punched.
The funny thing is, like, so the guy hits him, and then the dugout's clear, and then the people from the bullpen are running out, and then it all finally gets settled down. And then the very next play, the pitcher hits the guy, kind of like retaliation. And then the dugout's clear. And then the guys from the bullpen come running out. It's like, seriously, the guys from the bullpen, they just run over there to be like, yeah, what's up? And then they just walk back. I mean, really, just stay in your bullpen.
They go out there just so in the locker room later, they can be like, no, but yeah, I was out there.
Right. Yeah, man, that was crazy.
Yeah. Did you see how fast I ran over there?
Yeah, they weren't about to do nothing when they see me coming, so.
You see how loud I talked to that guy?
Right. I said lots of words.
I said words, man, words.
I waved my hat around.
As far as gaming goes, I finished Uncharted.
Awesome.
Nice.
Like a bunch of you here. And,
I'm assuming we'll probably do a spoiler cast next week. Would that be fair to say?
I don't know if it'll be next week.
Yeah, I don't know.
It has to be like 2 weeks from now. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Well, we're definitely going to do it soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, at some point it'll happen.
I'm sorry. Carry on.
So I finished Uncharted. It took a lot of, if you guys didn't use photo mode in this game, I don't know how you couldn't, because it's just every 5 steps. I'm like, wait, that's a good picture. Wait, that's a good picture. And I probably spent as much time in there almost as I did playing the game.
That's awesome.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then I had started on Doom. I haven't gotten very far. I've only gotten to play maybe 2 hours.
Are you doing campaign or multiplayer?
Campaign. I did jump into multiplayer the first night just because I didn't have time. I'm actually recording Doom for the channel, and I didn't have time to record like an hour's worth. It's kind of a waste of time if you're not doing at least an hour. So I was like, okay, I'll just jump into multiplayer. So I did play a little bit of that to start with, but my main focus is the campaign. That's the main reason.
I heard
that
the campaign is awesome. Like people are saying that it's outshining the multiplayer for some people.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't spent enough time with the multiplayer to know if it completely outshines it, but it does. I mean, because they delayed review copies, so usually that's like a really bad sign. That means that something's wrong with the game and they don't want people to review it or whatever. But I've not had any issues with it. It looks great. It runs really well. I haven't had any hiccups or frame rate hitches or anything like that. So all of that wise, it's good. The only area that's bad, and it's not even the game, it's more me. I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at it at all. I'm finally getting my head wrapped around the buttons. It's another one of the games where it doesn't aim down sights, so I'm constantly holding L2 to try and aim down sights, and that does something different. That charges as a weapon, which can be good, except for I'm not expecting it, and so I'm constantly, getting killed. I just haven't wrapped my head around the controls yet.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's so fast paced. It's one of those weird situations where when I'm just walking around doing things, I feel like it's too fast. But if I slow the sensitivity down, there's so many enemies on screen at times that I can't turn quick enough and get away. So I'm having to find that right little setting that feels a happy medium. And I just haven't found it yet. But it seems really cool. I don't have any idea what's going on in the story because, quite frankly, I'm not really paying attention.
You're just trying to shoot some demons, man. That's all you're trying to do.
I know. I mean,
right?
You don't play Doom for the story. At least I don't. I mean, that's like going to an awesome steak restaurant and saying, man, I hear they got good chicken. It's
exactly.
That's not why I'm there. I'm there to shoot demons. So from that aspect, it's awesome so far.
Good.
Nice.
And that's it for me.
That's great.
Mr. Patillo.
Yeah.
Hit it up.
Well, half my weekend update is the same as Chris's.
Right.
Because I guess we spent so much time together.
It was awesome.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's the
Oh boy, cuddly toy.
And it really was a good time. Like, I don't know if it's because I came up in a broken home, but I love being around families. And I know it's his stepdad, but it still kind of had that vibe because with it being him and his sister and his stepdad and mom. And I guess they've been married a long time. So you can like feel that it's not like
he's since I was probably 6 years old. So
oh, wow. Okay.
Right.
A long time.
It wasn't like, and this is my stepdad because my mom's going through a midlife crisis thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that at all. And it felt like you were just,
go away, Gary.
That's my stepdad, Gary. And so it didn't feel like that at all. And so I just loved being there. And then his sister had her son there. And it was just like, I don't know, it was just a thing. And it felt
nice.
It's awesome. You got to love that, man. Family's awesome.
Man. And
it was absolutely great.
And they were really sweet to me. And so it was like, oh man, I could do this all day, which apparently would be too long for Chris. I'm just kidding. And so, the baseball game was hilarious. And I couldn't believe that I spotted little McCracken and his family in the audience. I was like, there's no way I'm going to find them because they're small people.
Yeah, we are.
They come from a small clan.
Exactly. And I look over and I see his sister dancing and I'm like, oh, snap. She's getting a shout out right now. I see you, Jenna.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh,
and
that's so good.
She thought I gave the shout out to the mom, which makes it all more funnier. But it was a good time. And I haven't done any gaming, man. It's been so crazy and busy around here. I know. I mean, Clash Royale.
Of course. Of course.
There's always time for Clash Royale. I'm like, well, it's like when you get a good game on your phone, it's like the first time people hear you talk up about going to the bathroom. Well, I got to go to the bathroom.
You'll have a big old smile on your face.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Not really.
Not really. Yeah.
I'll come back when my legs are needles.
Exactly.
Exactly right.
Yeah, man, that definitely has that poop life. That's for sure.
It does. It's got it on lock. And one of the reasons I haven't put any more Uncharted up was I played a bunch before I went out of town and noticed that like the input on my microphone was wrong. And so I recorded like 2 hours with bad audio, so I have to like go back and I'll probably just go back and do the audio part and kind of talk along with as I'm playing. But so that's frustrating. That's why there's not more Uncharted up. But we might have to pull like a Ed do half of Uncharted while I did like so the beginning like we're doing with China. Was it China? India, yeah. Assassin's Creed Chronicles. I love like the breaks that you hit, like when you're watching the playlist of Assassin's Creed Chronicles on our playlist. It's like Ed really frustrated, Ed even more frustrated, Ed saying, no, I'm not playing this. Gabe really having fun with this game.
Fantastic progression.
That's what friends are for, right?
Exactly. People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great.
That's been sucky that I haven't gotten to play anything. Head out to Europe on Tuesday.
Ooh.
Wow.
And so I don't know if I'll be on the show next week either. We have to talk about it because it's a 7-hour difference for
it is.
Chris and Tim, 6-hour difference for Ed.
Wow.
And we have sound check that day. So I'm trying to figure out like, all right.
What? So where are you going? Or are you not at liberty to say?
Yeah, I could say.
Even though it's across the pond.
You can tell us, but you'd have to kill us.
I can tell us, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll be in Germany.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I'll be in Cologne.
Nice.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sweet. And then, Ludwigsburg, Germany.
Okay.
Sounds like a place.
The next day, Frauenfeld, Switzerland.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be incredible. You're
the
going
next
to Switzerland?
And then England. I don't know. It didn't say the city. I think
Dude,
it's
nice.
Can you
West
imagine
Sussex
if we got some of our European listeners to come
I'm meeting
see
up
you?
with one.
You did?
I'm going to.
Yes.
I mean, that's the plan. I don't know if he's going to make it, but
it's official. You are a worldwide ambassador now.
Right?
You remember the Twitter handle, I like some games?
Yes.
He's in Switzerland.
That's
no
awesome.
way. Oh, please.
So cool.
Please
so
hang
I'm
out.
praying that it works out.
Oh, and take video, please.
I'm going to hit him up. Oh, yeah, I'm taking my my little Sony action cam.
Oh, awesome.
That you see
That's
me
so
do
cool.
all the video in, and I'll probably do a Europe thing. The only
So
thing I'm a
jealous.
little worried about, I need to that second flight, man, is 8 hours,
Oofa.
and I need to figure out something to do.
Gear VR.
Exactly.
Right.
And I'm in a middle seat.
Oh,
Ooh.
ouch.
I'm in between two people I know. So
that's
good.
a little better.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
But
I have
still.
you're going to be hitting up movies, man.
And they'll have TVs there, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll
On
have
the
them
plane,
built
they
in.
should.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch movies, do whatever you want.
Okay. Because I don't really have anything on my iPad right now. Like, because you got to remember on those flights, there's no Wi-Fi and stuff. So, like, everything needs Wi-Fi, and that's a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, even the room needs Wi-Fi to work right.
The room
Really?
needs Wi-Fi?
Right.
What?
It doesn't even do anything online. But I started it up, and I don't know if I jacked myself up or not, but I started it up on a plane 2 weeks ago, I think. And it was like, can't download your progress, so start a new game. I was like, wait.
What?
I was like, start a new game. No.
So they're keeping all the saves on their server.
I guess so.
Gabe,
So-
I think you can play XCOM. I did on the plane.
The second one, though?
Not the second one.
Oh, I can play the second one on my iPad, on my laptop.
There you go.
You can probably play MS Word.
That's always fun. Better yet, MS-DOS.
Yeah.
There you go.
Golly.
Man, I got this great Excel spreadsheet going.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I can play Snake on my BlackBerry.
So when you're on those really long flights, do they have power? Can you play a game, like download a game to your computer and play it, just be plugged in?
Maybe.
I have no idea. I've never been on a
They
big flight like
may
that.
have Wi-Fi that you can purchase, but it's not going to be anything great.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. But it might be enough to play some Clash Royale.
There you go.
There's always
Oh
time
my
for
God!
Clash
Can you imagine an
Royale.
8-hour marathon with Clash Royale?
I can.
Yes, I
I'm
can
like,
too.
well,
That's why I went woof.
I started with my trophies at 1,500, and now I'm at 900.
Oh, what?
No. I'm just saying that's what
Oh,
would
okay,
happen.
good.
8 hours of playing that, I'd go crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, yeah, that's about it in my life. Remy's still here.
How's
Oh,
Jenny?
very nice.
How's Jenny feeling?
Jenny's feeling okay. She had a couple shaky days there where she was like, ooh, feels like first trimester. I was like, I'm sorry, babe.
Oh, sucks.
Yeah. But, yeah, everything's moving along.
Awesome.
Good.
Yep, that's it for me.
Perfect.
Router,
Yes, sir. Of
you got it?
course, man.
Well, let's do it.
All right, new releases this week. This is one we've kind of overlooked, and I'm kind of curious about it. Homefront: The Revolution is is out. PC,
Yeah.
PS4, and Xbox One. I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about that.
Are
Also,
people liking it? I haven't seen any reviews.
I haven't heard anything
I
yet.
haven't seen anything.
I've seen some stuff. It seems like the shooting mechanic, like mechanically, it's pretty good. There has been reports from reviewers, anyways, of some like performance problems. Like it auto saves a lot, and apparently, like whenever it auto saves, like it'll have a stutter, like a 1.5 second long stutter.
Oh, wow.
A second and a half.
I don't know if that's for everybody. I've only read that in one spot, and that there may be reviewers usually are playing games a little bit early, so there could be been a day one patch or something.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm sure there'll be a patch or something like
I don't
that.
know anybody like on Twitter personally that's done it. I've only read like review stuff. So.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. I think GameSpot gave it an 8.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I mean, that's pretty
not
good.
bad.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take
that's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take
Definitely
it.
take that. Also coming out.
If somebody said, man, I met Gabe's wife, and be like, really? Is she nice? Be like, she's about an 8. I'd take that as a compliment.
They'd be like, oh, heck yeah, man. High five. Yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Man. That's what I'm talking about. For the PS4 PC, Soft Body, it's an action puzzle game.
Soft Body?
Yeah, weirdest name, Soft Body.
Huh.
All right.
Exactly.
Here's it. Soft Body is an action puzzle game that infuses the twin stick shooter with a surreal sense of control and style. How is that Soft Body?
It's what you get if you play the game for too long.
Right. Exactly.
Nice.
For the PS4, Life Goes On, Done to Death, and also for the PS4, Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. So not a ton coming out, but we got some charts for our week of May 7th. Here we go. Number 10, Dark Souls 3 PS4. Number 9, Gears of War for the Xbox One. Number 8, The Division for the PS4. Number 7, Battleborn makes its debut on the PC.
Oh,
wow.
Number 6, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for the Xbox One. Number 5, Ratchet and Clank for the PS4. Number 4, The Division for the Xbox One.
What?
Number 3, Black Ops 3 for the PS4.
Yeah.
Number 2, Battleborn for the Xbox One.
Okay.
Number 1, Battleborn for the PS4.
Interesting.
So, yeah, Battleborn debuted on the PS4, sold 54,000 units. For the Xbox One, sold 44,000 units. It's really, I've been watching like The Division can constantly flip-flop between PS4 and Xbox One. Like when it first came out, PS4 crushed Xbox One. Next week, Xbox One it's so interesting to see how it's actually nice to see that we've got two legit consoles that are doing, they seem to be doing well, and people are responding for these games, for all the games that are cross-platform. So it's kind of cool. It's like a little healthy competition where it's up and down every week. I like it.
Yeah,
me too.
We did have a few oops
at
Rock Roll Martian. American money does not come from trees. It is made from cotton and linen.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
What?
So there's our historian. That is actually, I looked it up, and that is in fact true.
My money is wearable.
It's wearable.
I'm going to make a money suit.
And it's made of cotton and linen, so it breathes.
That's right. Oh, my gosh.
Yes, so there you have it. And then at Sith Nightmare, please.
I literally had no idea about that.
I didn't either.
That is brand new to me.
If you look very, very closely at a bill, you'll see that there's
threading to it.
Yeah, threaded, crossed, cross whatever you call it, and that's part of the linen.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. At Sith Nightmare, please gently correct at BreadFan35. The next Battlefront game will be 2017, not this fall. I love how he says, please just gently correct.
And then
every other time he's bashing me.
You freaking idiot.
Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate it. No, I'm kidding.
It's because he's a fellow Star Wars nut.
Exactly.
So he's like, no, we got to go easy on him.
No, that is awesome. No, but
and I think it's McCracken's first oops.
Yeah, it might be actually. Yeah,
nice, dude.
You might be right. Well done.
So that's why it was.
It had to happen, right? It had to happen.
Welcome to the club, man. I get oops every week, pretty much. That's it for me, gentlemen. Back to you. What do we got for news?
Chris McCracken.
All right. So last weekend was the Overwatch open beta, and it turns out that they had 9.7 million players.
Wow.
In the open beta, and it's been in closed beta for a really long time. So there are already a lot of people playing the game. I don't think the closed beta had I don't think consoles were part of that. I think that was only PC. But in the open one, which was open to, I believe, all platforms, 9.7 million players just in the beta.
Wow. Is that 2 weekends ago, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, 2 weekends ago. My bad. The weekend, it ended the day Uncharted came out. So whatever.
That was the 10th.
The 10th, yeah.
Yeah, 10th.
Yes. Mm-hmm. My bad.
I was about to say, if I missed some more of that game, I'd be upset because that junk was fun.
I know. It was a lot of fun. And then also coupled with that, Blizzard came out and is kind of talking about how they're going to handle cheaters whenever the game does actually launch. And they were saying that they're going to have a system in place where you can report players. And obviously they have systems where they can monitor players. And because you can kind of see from the network traffic if somebody's manipulating things. And their plan right now is they say, if you're proven to be cheating or their data tells you that you're cheating, you're going to be permanently banned on a first offense.
What?
Ooh, nice.
They are taking that serious.
That is hardcore. And I don't know of any other like big name developer that has ever said that they will permanently ban on the first offense. To me, that's brand new. That's brand new information.
That's crazy.
And that might be what developers have to do now to crack down, because so many people are doing it now, and they're hacking it with mods and all kinds of stuff.
And, you know, I've always been of the opinion. Now, I understand that if somebody, you know, let's say, you know, X developer bans you for cheating and you actually weren't cheating, then hopefully there's some system in place where you can appeal or whatever and see about getting it fixed. But I got to think the cases of people being banned for cheating when they weren't cheating has got to be so low.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, I'm fine with you. You cheat and you screw around. I know it's just a game, but I don't care if you paid for the game and then you cheated and you get banned. That's kind of your own fault. Yep. I do not care. Adios. Yep. I don't want to see you anymore.
Yeah, they call it intellectual property for a reason. I mean, that's
that is crazy.
They're going to hack if they're going to hack and give somebody else an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
Then what's the point? Like that ruins the game for people.
Yep. Jeez Louise, first offense?
Wow. First offense.
That's awesome.
You know,
is that like if you're really good with the sniper, it can do that whole zoom shoot thing real fast? Like those guys could do you think that would trigger something like that? Because there's some like fast scoping like in Call of Duty that's like looks exactly like cheating. Like you're like, there's no way.
They did go on to say in the article that, look, there are a lot of people out there that are just really good at first-person shooter games. So don't report every little thing that you see. I mean, if you've got a legitimate reason to feel like someone's cheating, but just because somebody beats you really bad doesn't mean they're cheating.
They're asking the internet to use restraint?
I don't know if they're asking to use restraint, but they're more trying to tell them that, like, look, just because you report them doesn't mean a person is going to be banned because they may not actually be cheating. They may just be a lot better than you because we can see things that you can't. You're just seeing what happens in the game. We can see how the code's actually going out and working in the traffic and all that.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. When they report, then Blizzard has to go out and investigate it. And they probably have all the data on their servers anyway, so they can see if there's any modifications. And if it's like, I'm sure it's not like if I reported you, then you're automatically banned. I'm sure it's one of those they kind of have to do their research before because they could get in trouble for that as well.
Yeah, I took that statement more as to mean like, look, we can see things you can't, and we will determine if there was actually cheating happening. Right. So don't be getting all upset just because you're reporting, Sniper 528XXX, and he doesn't, get banned because he may just be a lot better than you.
Yep.
Right. Exactly. Nice. Nintendo is talking about hopping back into movies. They're saying to be selling their shares of the Mariners. I always forget that they even own part of that baseball team.
I didn't even know that until I saw that they were getting rid of their shares. I had no clue.
Yeah, to get some cash to jump back into the movies, which part of me is like, yay, and then part of me is like, wait, but video game movies are awful. Like, why?
Yeah,
if you're going to jump
does Nintendo have a good movie track record?
No.
The Super Mario Brothers?
No.
I know, it's like, oh no, we're losing money. Let's take what we've got left and throw it in this hole.
Or directly in the toilet, either one.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't even know when the last Nintendo movie was. I mean, the only one that comes to mind is Super Mario Brothers. But there hasn't been a Zelda. There hasn't been a, I don't even know what else. A Metroid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of which, totally side note. Anybody see the Assassin's Creed trailer?
I did.
Yeah.
No.
Are we underwhelmed? Are we overwhelmed? Are we? I was kind of like, yeah, that looks just about right.
Well, here's my only thing. It was going to be my attached to this story, but they're talking about no. They're talking about the Assassin's Creed film 65% being in present day, 35% being in the past, and I'm nobody liked Desmond.
Oh wow!
Like Desmond was the worst part of the game. Why would you center around present day? Center around back. I never like. I think in Black Flag, you never had to come out of Animus.
Oh, I didn't. You
did have to come out of it, I think, but it was only like twice.
Yeah,
right. It wasn't very often.
Okay, yeah. And so I never came out.
Yeah.
Because why?
exactly. I'm the same way, and especially when 3 came out. Like, I was okay with Desmond on Brotherhood just because that was the first time I had experienced him and whatever. And then when Revolutions came out, I don't think I did a whole lot either. And then by 3, I was like, nope, done.
Was it 3 that you didn't have to come out at all? I thought there was 1 that you never had to come out. 3 you do,
and 3 is the kind of the big deal that happens in 3 with Desmond. And gotcha. I didn't even finish the Desmond part. After I had finished the story in the past of 3, I was done. I didn't even finish the game with Desmond at all. So I don't even know what happened until 4 came out when they do a quick review.
What I did think was interesting though is that from the pictures, Fassbender plays the modern day and the assassin.
Yes.
Where usually Desmond played somebody else.
Right. Yeah,
or somebody that didn't look exactly like him.
That's concerning. That where did you hear that? Was that like a Variety article or something?
It was in a lot of places.
Yeah, it was all over the place.
Yikes, man! Nobody wants that. Everybody wants. The whole point of Assassin's Creed is I want to go back.
Right.
I was trying to view the trailer through the eyes of someone who has never played the game, and I didn't know if I didn't play the game, if I would be drawn in or not, because it just looked like a bunch of so it's Zorro sort of.
Yeah, man, interesting. Yeah, that's a good point.
When I saw that, so first off, the trailer comes out and I was like, oh no, but then I muted it so I couldn't have to hear the music, and I was like, oh, okay, this actually might be pretty good.
Yeah
And then I saw the article like Gabe where it said 65-35, and I was like, oh no. But I will say this, I'm gonna keep my optimism at a normal level.
Absolutely
Because yes, the Animus stuff is boring, but when you're playing a game, it's boring, and it could be interesting in a movie setting. I mean, because a movie is just
true. You're
just watching it. As long as they keep it interesting, it'll be fine. But I wish it would have been like closer to at least 50-50 or something. Because if you watch the trailer, I don't know, like I didn't break it down minute by minute, but I feel like the majority of the trailer was in the past. There wasn't very much.
I did too. That's why I was surprised to hear that.
But that's what I'm worried about the 35. It's like, well, are you showing just the good stuff?
Yeah, all the good stuff. I don't know. I mean,
maybe I'll finally understand the Animus now, though. So
I've never understood.
And
the Animus.
I don't know what the big arm thing was. That looked a little bit different. I didn't recognize that either.
Yeah,
that's like instead of sitting in a chair, I guess that's what you do in this. Which to me was like, that's a little weird, but all right.
Wait, what is it? What do they do?
He's attached so when he goes into the Animus, he's attached like, I don't know, by the hip or whatever, and it basically moves with him. So he's not lying in a chair and dreaming all this or whatever he does. He's actually acting it out, which seems a little odd.
Like he'll be jumping.
That's how it seems from the trailer.
That's that's how it seemed from the trailer. Maybe that's just him coming down off of his little pod or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm curious as the Assassin's Creed guy for this crew. I'm definitely gonna go see it. And just it's what, December? Is it December?
I don't even know when it comes out.
I think it's in December 21st, I think. So I think I may not see it on opening day, but it'll be around the holidays, so I definitely want to try and go see it just because I'm curious. As an Assassin's Creed fan, I'm definitely curious as to how they're going to do this.
This is definitely not going to help it, because it said it is December 21st, like Router said, but that will make it to where it directly competes with the new Star Wars. So,
Rogue One comes out the 16th.
Wow. So hopefully that won't help. I mean, at least they're not the same week. That's definitely a benefit for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean...
I'll see it, too. I don't know that I'll see it in theaters, because I don't see much in theaters, but I will definitely see it. I mean, unless Router comes back and says, guys, don't bother, then I'll skip it.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm happy to take one for the team, because, I'm the Assassin's Creed guy. I will be able to tell you if this is going to be good or not. Yeah. So, I'll... but I'm curious. I mean, at least it's coming out. We knew it was coming out. I like Michael Fassbender. I think he's a great actor, and I hope he does it justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Fingers
go.
crossed for sure.
Yep. Man, sorry to totally sidetrack you, Gabe. So carry on.
No. That was it. Just Nintendo's going to do movies, and I'm scared.
Yeah, that's a great summary. Yep.
Yeah.
Well done.
There's a guy named Jeff Hong created a website called Trump Tendo.
Oh, yes.
Trump-tendo, make Nintendo great again. And he took some of the old classics and put Trump's face as the bad guys.
Awesome.
Like in Punch-Out, Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers. And that's just hilarious.
That's fantastic.
That's comedy. It's good stuff.
Yep.
So you can go to Trump-tendo, spelled like you think it is, .com, and check out all these games with Trump's face on them.
Oh, America.
So funny.
Yeah.
Oh, America.
We're not fighting over water here. That's for sure.
Right.
McCracken.
So the next piece of DLC for Fallout 4 is called Far Harbor, however you want to say it. It's supposed to come out May 19th, but there is Fallout allows mods, at least on the PC. The console mods are still on their way. And there's a website called Nexus. It's like a hub for where you can get different mods for Fallout 4. And for a brief amount of time, the Far Harbor DLC was up there for you to just download. Because I guess the code's already in there, and one of the modders just stripped it out and threw it up on the site.
Yes, man. I saw that. And then it's got taken down, right?
Yeah, it got taken down, but that wasn't until after about 900 or 800 people had downloaded it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yikes.
So
that's money lost.
And the thing is that there was a bunch of leaks of previous Fallout 4 DLC, but most of that has not been story-based. This one's supposed to be really heavily story-based.
Oh, wow.
So they're all like, look, there's going to be spoilers galore out there, so just watch out if you're interested in not having the DLC spoiled for you.
Wow. Jeez Louise.
That's just crazy to me that the entire thing was just like, oh, here you go.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, how does that happen nowadays? I mean, there's so many security measures you could take. How does that happen?
Yeah.
I mean, why would it already be? I mean, I'm guessing that means it was already in the game, had already been patched in, and they were just waiting for you to pay to unlock it?
Maybe.
I guess. How else could the modder have gotten his hands on it? I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Pokemon Go. The field Pokemon is coming to the field test is coming to the United States. You can go sign up at the website, which is PokemonGo.nianticlabs.com. And I signed up.
Well, of course you did.
I've never played a Pokemon before, but
honestly though, if somebody's going to play it, you're probably the best one to play it because you travel so often and it's like geographically based. So
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so you're probably the best person to give it a shot and report back.
I was just doing it because I was a big nerd.
Well, yeah. Oh no, I mean, I was trying to give you a way to cover yourself, but hey, go ahead.
Take that game.
However you want to learn it.
Yes.
You own it, man. You own that nerddom.
Well, I feel like it's kind of like the Mitomo thing. Like I'll probably play for like 3 days and be like, well, there was Pokemon Go.
Unlike Mitomo, I think this is going to do well.
You think so? Mitomo did good at first.
Well, but this is Pokemon.
Pokemon,
people
man.
are nuts about Pokemon. Like, Mitomo was a whole brand new, just weird me-related thing. This is Pokemon.
Yeah,
that's true.
You. So I'm, we don't know. I might not even get in the thing, but I'd like to try it just to be like, hey, check this out.
Right.
And go catch some Pokemons, I guess. Is that how you work it? That's what the song says, right?
You point it at and you throw the Pokeball and you say, hey, Pokey.
Yeah. Do you have to say something to him?
I don't know, but I would.
You say, Hadouken. Oh, wait, wrong game. Sorry.
I'll just keep yelling, I choose you, and throw something. Just don't throw your phone.
There you go. I'm really jealous of this next thing. It's not that big a deal, but only because people know that I don't really like my gamer tag on PlayStation.
Oh, come on, Sabbath Gray. It's
exactly. Yes, thank you. Microsoft is releasing over a million unused gamer tags. 1 million! Kind of back into the wild so that, if like Gabe is not being used, you could go get it. So they haven't put together a list. Obviously, there's 1 million of them. I can't imagine that there's a list that they would release, but
no,
they said just
won't.
Kind of pop culture references, popular names, and all this stuff. Proper names, are all going to be re-released back into the wild. So, and I forget that you can change your gamer tag on Xbox Live.
Yeah.
So does it cost money?
It's free the first time.
Is that how that
and
works?
then it costs money after that.
Yeah, it's a one-time free for a one-time deal, and then if you change it again, you have to pay, which I understand because that requires quite a bit of
At least
work.
that's how it was on 360. I'm assuming it's still the same deal on Xbox One. I don't know because I chose the name I actually wanted, so
right.
I've never thought about changing it, but I do know you could change it the first time for free back in the 360 days.
Gotcha. I just still don't know why Sony hasn't done that.
Yeah, I don't either.
What would you change yours to, Gabe? Video games?
I probably would switch it over to video games. If I didn't have to like lose all my friends and everything, like if it just let me change and it let my friends on my friends list know like, hey, Sabbath Gray changed his name to video games.
Right.
And then I could just keep her moving. I would probably do that. I just don't like Sabbath Gray. Every time I have to say it, it's like, ugh. When people are like, hey, what's your gamer tag? I'm like, what's your gamer tag?
Yeah.
I'll add
And
you.
I'll look you up.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it is. It's like when you have that, like when you've got the rich friends and they want to come over to your house.
Right.
They're like, hey, can we have a sleepover at your house? They're like, you're the one with the elevator.
Right.
Let's have a sleepover.
Are you
Let's have a
video
sleepover.
games on every other platform?
Yeah, on Wii and on
Yeah.
Xbox I am, yeah. So,
It's all good, man. It's all good.
whatever. Is it?
It is.
I don't have a problem with Sabbath Gray. I get like wanting it to be the same though.
Well, and wanting it to not be that.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
I will say video games is absolutely an awesome gamer tag.
Yeah, that's
I
perfect
think
for
it's
you.
great.
I don't think too much about gamer tags. Sometimes I even forget
Yeah, but
mine.
yours is just your name.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like I did Sabbath Gray back in the day where like I wanted to like, I don't know, man. It's like high school. What am I supposed to do?
The fact that you've had it since high school, just
I know, right?
it means you're OG, man. Don't worry about it. No one cares. It's all good.
Yeah, I feel you. That's like, what do you mean that wart's part of your face? I wouldn't know you without that wart.
Oh
You're
man.
like, oh man, I
gap
don't want
in
this
your
wart.
tooth.
Yeah, exactly. At least I can close my mouth, not have the gap.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
anyway, McCracken, you got anything else, brother?
Yeah, Project Spark, which is Microsoft's game creation video game, has been canceled.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now, fortunately, there were no layoffs.
Uncreated.
There were no layoffs like associated to this. They just are not offering the game anymore, and the servers for it are going to be shut down. But yeah, that game kind of went nowhere.
Dang it.
Wow.
Wow.
And the thing is, that was the one like everybody. Well, not everybody knows Conker, but Conker was a little character back in the day from the Nintendo days.
Mhm.
And since they own the rights to Conker, this is the way people were like, oh, we want a new Conker game. And so they made Project Spark and like, we put Conker in this game and you can make levels for him. And it's like, well, I guess people didn't really care about Conker because
Yeah,
they
exactly.
didn't care about this game.
All two people.
I know, right?
Did we not mention that we got noticed as a group by Steve Martin and The Rock this last week?
Right?
Shoot, that's right. I forgot about that.
That was pretty fun.
Wow.
That was amazing.
It was both because of Ed.
Of course. Thank you, Ed.
But thank you, Ed. But I thought that was awesome. What was the first one? The Rock Alarm?
Oh, that was
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
the rock clock. Yeah.
The Rock Clock.
Podcast, wait for no one.
And then
That's right.
I loved it. His response was perfect.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
really was. I was like, that's The Rock. That's awesome. And then what was your other one with Steve Martin?
Oh, it was, I've never been given a cease and desist order. I feel I'm missing out. So from now on, please refer to me as @SteveMartin2go.
And why did you add him to that?
Just because I was being
Silly?
a freak,
Freak.
just being random.
And then he said cease and desist.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wait, was that a threat by Steve Martin? Now I'm a little concerned.
He knows the setup when he sees one.
There you go.
Yeah,
That was a
took it.
lob.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a lob. Well done.
Oh my gosh. All right. Chris, you out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Edward,
Yes, sir.
what's going on the YouTubes?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, I put up the stunning game, The Park, up on YouTube. You can
Jeez
watch
Louise.
all of those parts. It's up there in its entirety.
So what is it? Not a long game?
It's not very long at all, no. I think maybe an hour and a half.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow. That's really short.
An hour and a half.
Something like that, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, because I read it was 1 to 2 hours, and it definitely didn't take me 2 hours.
Was it free?
No, I wish.
Oh, you paid for that?
Yeah, I had to.
How much was it?
I think it was around $12.
All right, that's not bad.
So, yeah.
So it's not like you could have gotten an hour and a half massage instead.
That's
the
true.
thing, he probably could have.
but I could have gone to go see like a good movie at the IMAX or something.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Very true.
Yeah. That's up there. Tabletop racing is up there, and then like Gabe mentioned earlier, from the last time we recorded, his first 5 parts of Uncharted 4 are up on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at our YouTube top 10, combining watch time and views, Rise of the Tomb Raider, part 25.
Nice.
At number 10. Number 8 and 9, both Uncharted 4, part 5 and part 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I need to get back to it, is what you're saying.
Lego Dimensions, part 21, Portal level.
What?
Number 6, This War of Mine, The Little Ones, the first day.
There's a mistake.
There it is.
Number 5, Uncharted 4, part 1, Brothers.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Number 4, Ori and the Blind Forest, part 14. Almost.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Is that the Rage Quit episode?
It's not. I think I quit at like 22 or something.
Yeah, okay.
Number 3, Tabletop Racing World Tour live broadcast.
Yes, well done, sir.
Number 2, Lego Dimensions part 36, Bane.
Oh.
And as I predicted, the number 1 video from last week was Router and Gabe going to pick up Uncharted 4.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're YouTube stars, dude. We're YouTube stars.
There's a rare Router sighting. That's why.
That's right.
Right, yeah, well.
They're like, here he is in his element. You sneak up on him, flip him over and rub his belly.
He does exist. He's a real thing.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Oh my gosh. This war of mine.
They're coming back for it, dude.
I know, golly.
This little war of mine.
So every week we ask you guys a question. This last week was no different. We said, what convention or conventions have you ever wanted to attend? Starting at the forum, I am Droot. Of course, as a big-time gamer, I've always wanted to go to E3. And back when the first PAX was announced in 2004, a friend and I were strongly thinking about going, even looked at plane tickets, found those were too expensive for high school seniors. So we decided to look at train tickets from Philadelphia to Seattle.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Only to find out that it's a 3-day train ride.
Yes, it is.
Right? Each way. Minimum. And the tickets cost the same as a flight, which would take 5 to 6 hours if nonstop. Needless to say, I've never been to PAX Prime, aka PAX West, nor any other PAX, but would very much want to go. Greg Legg. I went to the Chicago Comic-Con for a few consecutive years in the 90s before it was taken over by Wizard. For reference, it was when Babylon 5 was running. We always made it a point to attend the B5 panels. Those were the days. Also hit a number of regional comic and gaming conventions in Pittsburgh and Columbus. Used to want to hit the San Diego Con and kind of still do someday, but it's too big now, which that one is humongous.
It's ginormous.
Also would like to hit CES and E3. Marriage and other real life kind of cramps that these days.
Yes.
Right.
Jeff Swan. It just says Jeff S, but I figured it out. So I went to E3 the year the Wii and the PS3 were announced, and the Xbox 360 was playable on custom build Power Mac G5s. It was a bucket list thing and super fun, but with kids' wives 9 to 5s, likely won't be headed back out. Went to PSX last year as a getaway gift from my wife. A lot of fun people, cool announcements, and made it specifically for fans. Definitely recommend it. But really, the most fun of them all, oh man, was MTTG 100.
What?
And
Listen to this guy.
And I can't wait to be at MTTG 200.
Yes.
Nice.
Bringing my wife this time since last time she was buying land for our house.
That's
Jeff
right.
Swan.
Jeff Swan, everybody.
That's awesome.
Come on down, baby.
The man.
That's awesome.
That was so cool.
He's awesome.
He helped out the most. You hear his voice the most during that PT playthrough. because he's coaching me.
Nice.
Yeah, well, he was on his phone, like grabbing everything too. Like he was our research guy, getting everything for you. Okay, you got to do this, and this.
Yeah, we're all running around saying, "What do you do? I don't get it."
And Gabe's just like, find a happy place, find a happy place, find a happy place.
Yeah, he changed my diaper, I think, twice.
Yeah, at least.
Over on Facebook, Mike Doherty, E3 for the big reveals, EVO for the hype, and BlizzCon because Blizzard always does it big, and you're more likely to find someone into the same things you ate, since they only have like 5 games and competitions. What?
Huh?
Oh, same things you are. It must be same things you are.
Stupid autocorrect.
Yeah, autocorrect.
The same things you ate.
Yeah, you're more likely to find someone into the same things you ate.
Do you have the hot dog? Oh yeah, I had the hot dog. Yeah, right.
D High, our boy Daniel that we just met. E3, I wish I could go with no connections. I don't know how it's possible. Bo Mannery, PAX Prime is awesome in Seattle. I usually attend every year and it's always packed. But honestly, I think it's the biggest event of the 3 PAX events.
Huh.
PAX Prime feels more like a festival. It takes over several city blocks. I highly recommend. Outside of that, I'd like to attend a PlayStation experience.
Very nice.
Over on the Twitters, Jeremy at Jeror45, E3 would be an awesome one, or BlizzCon, love me some Diablo. Jamin Bissett, I would love to go to Tokyo Game Show someday. Oh gosh, that'd be so fun.
Oh yeah.
But haven't had the chance yet, maybe one day. Mike BC at MBC for Christ. Aside from E3, CES is in Las Vegas where I live, and I've never been. Would love to go.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I think CES is open to the public, man. You should definitely go to that. I want to go to that.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, it's ginormous. There's so many people up in CES, man. It's crazy. Well, you know where to find us. Facebook.com/married to the games, Twitter.com/MTTGcast. Come check out the website, marriedtothegames.com. Come check out the forum, and YouTube.com/married to the games. And we got to start talking about 200 soon, like in a more serious manner.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some things lined up that are pretty cool the day of. And of course, we want to make the distinction. 200 is free. Come to 200. Come hang out. There will be pizza and whatnot. And Hall will be there with Rogue Olivia Jane Hall. And it'll be so much fun. But before the podcast, I called them a couple days ago and they said we could do it. We've got the escape game.
Nice.
And they said they can take all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start a sign-up sheet probably this next week, and we have to kind of be collecting money for it. It's $30 a person, and we can do the room escape all together. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to be broken up into like 4 or 5 different rooms. We'll have Team Gabe, Team McCracken, Team Placencia, Team Router, and we'll see who can get out the rooms.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it'll be so much fun.
Cool.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
And I think it'll be awesome. So more information about that will be coming. And we'll have to do a sign up thing because they need the money up front. And it's just this whole to do about it. But we wanted to try to figure out something fun to do as a family. And I think that'll be so awesome.
Definitely.
We will do that. Ed Placencia.
Oh man. Rate us on iTunes or else we'll make you play the park.
Good on you.
Yikes.
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 I had nothing.
Well, let's get into some questions.
We're going to start with some email, and your boy Daniel emailed us.
Nice.
I had the chance to meet Chris and Gabe on Saturday. I just wanted to say that I really appreciated them greeting me and allowing me to talk games with them for a bit. Quick question. Have you ever considered having a fan do a guest spot every so often?
I haven't. That sounds so terrible. Oh my gosh!
You know what? As like our community is amazing, and I think that's great. But when you do that kind of stuff, it kind of opens it up for.
It gets hard.
Yeah, it can get very hard, and
we don't want to pick and choose.
Yeah,
right. Like when it comes down to it, when because we have talked about it before, especially really early on, and it gets so hard because you just have to. Somebody can't. Or it doesn't work out. And so you don't want to, if you open that up, and this is just being completely transparent, but if you open that up, you tend to hurt more feelings than make someone's day. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So that's why we've never done it. But we have always liked doing, not every Christmas, but there's been a couple Christmases where we did like the call-in shows where people call and, answer a question. And
as long as you give them an option to do that, then they can't be mad at you if if we play somebody else's voicemail versus yours because you didn't call in. So if you give them the option to participate, that's fine.
Yeah.
But picking somebody randomly out of a hat just to be on the show would probably cause a heck of a lot more problems, and that's why we don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I will say, man, we do need to try and figure out how we can get some more interviews going because I miss those.
We do.
Like last week, you mentioned the Brandon Scott one, and that was so good, and he was a good awesome. One.
Yeah.
So
and we need to go back and like I think there's a forum post about which.
Yeah, there is.
But like we've had some way out of our league interviews on this show.
Yeah,
we really have. It's been pretty amazing.
From Brandon to Gavin Hammond to Frank Azor was probably like he's probably the biggest deal, even though you might not know who he is, but he leads all of Alienware, and I mean that was ridiculous. So who else have we had on here?
Sound design guy at Naughty Dog. I can't think of his name at the moment.
Phil Kovacs.
Yep.
Stancil.
Freaking
Stancil.
Stancel's been on the show I think twice. Once as an interview and then at episode 100.
Right.
So.
Is he coming to 200?
He's coming to 200.
Yeah, buddy. Awesome.
There will be a Stancil sighting.
Yay.
Here he is in his natural habitat.
A wild Stancil.
Wild Stancil if you flip him over and rub his belly. So.
He's got Daniel, a tattoo on his belly.
It was great to meet you, Daniel. Thank you for the question. Sorry if that's an awful answer.
No,
awesome meeting you, though, by the way. Again, awesome.
Yeah.
Moving on, we got another Dan Allen. Hey, guys, great show, as always. I look forward to your podcast every week, so didn't screw up Mother's Day here, which led up to a question from my wife. Huh. Do I want an Xbox One for Father's Day? I have owned both prior Xbox, both dead now, but currently reside in PlayStation Universe. Do you feel both consoles are needed? The only major games I'm looking at are Tomb Raider and Quantum Break, but does that justify the price tag with Tomb Raider being out possibly this holiday? I'm curious your opinion, as most of you have both pros and cons. Thanks for your help. Keep up the good work. The more I think about it, it's like that's a really good question. If you're already focused in on one console and, money's tight, budget's tight, do you necessarily need the other? In my opinion, I don't necessarily think you need it right now. I would wait till after E3 to see what Microsoft has to announce, because I think that might actually persuade you. Quantum Break, I mean, if you wanted to play it, you can even watch it, but for 2 games, I wouldn't bother. But at the same time, it is Microsoft, it's Xbox One, it is the other console. I wanted to get one just to have it. So I haven't touched it in forever, but at least I like having the option.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely like an added first world problems kind of thing.
Exactly.
Cause I kind of agree with Router. I'm like, over 2 games, but then I look over at my Wii U and I'm like, I bought that just for Mario Kart.
Yep.
And
same
so
here.
It depends on, the replayability of the game, how badly you want to play it, you know what I mean? And I mean, if you're a gamer in life and your friends are gamers, like maybe you could borrow something to just play, Quantum Break, but I'm kind of with Router. I like having the option. I don't know that I would say like,
if money's, I will say this, if money's tight and you're already in PlayStation world, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's,
you're not really missing out.
if you've got the extra income to just kind of blow on something fun, then yeah, I mean, it can't hurt to go ahead and get it, because there's going to be something else that comes out for Microsoft system. Yeah,
Gears 4 will be coming
exclusive
out, so.
that you might have interest in.
Yeah.
So if you've got the money, I would say go for it. The other thing that I would be is if you have a lot of friends, that if you're into multiplayer stuff and you have a lot of friends on that side as well, then it opens the door so you can play with all your friends regardless of where they are.
Yeah.
And because he had Xbox in the past, he might have a lot of backwards compatibility games that he can pick up.
And,
yeah, that's true.
There you go.
I probably spend 50-50 between the two. I didn't know if I would spend more time in one or the other, but now that I've got the PS4 finally, my time's pretty evenly split between the two.
Nice. Yeah. There you have it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a need, but
yeah, I mean, if you can do it, and especially if it's for like a Father's Day gift, I say go for it.
Yeah, I know that's
a fantastic Father's Day gift. Go for it.
And you can find some good deals too right now with bundled with some stuff.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. Lucas Ham. Hey gentlemen, what's up? Besides the sky, your ceiling, or the direction donated by Z in the 3D coordinate system. Anyways,
what?
He's just getting nerdy as he does.
As he does. Wow.
As he does.
Happy International Museum Day to you.
No.
Celebrate.
What? No.
Celebrate by sharing the coolest or most disappointing museums you have ever been to. Mine would be the Louvre in Paris. The exhibits and layouts were amazing, but the Mona Lisa was barely bigger than a postcard. Of course, if you're not into museums, tell us a knock-knock or yo mama joke. I love Lucas Ham, man. He's the best.
Oh my gosh, that's
he is
funny.
Awesome. The scary thing is that I knew exactly what he was talking about with the Z and the 3D coordinate system, but that's beside the point.
Museums.
So, happy International Museum Day. Any museums that you've been to that you like?
Wow.
Man, if you get a chance, go to DC and do the Smithsonian museums. Like there's the Air and Space Museum down there. There's a Museum of Natural History. All that stuff in DC is really cool. I like the Museum of Natural History in New York, and I also like the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York as well. They're really, really cool. You get to see some really cool art pieces, and I'm a big fan of, like, I love like the planetarium style stuff as well, and that's why I kind of favor more the natural history part, because of the planetariums in the Natural History Museum in New York City. So it's fun.
Nice. McCracken?
I've not been to any of the, highly touted ones like Smithsonian or any of those. I have been here in Dallas. We have the Ross Perot Museum, which it's just got his name on it because he funded most of it.
Right.
But they have a lot of cool rotating exhibits that happen there. The last time that Stacy and I were in Nashville, we went to the Johnny Cash little museum. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's great.
And the other ones that I've been to are small, like kind of like the Johnny Cash one. They'll be little. Like my in-laws have a timeshare condo up in Arkansas. So last time we were there, we went to the Walmart Museum.
What?
That's where Walmart started. And I thought it was going to be, I was like, okay, really the Walmart Museum. But it was actually pretty neat to see a lot of how it all started. Because you think of Walmart just as this mega corporation. To see back when it was just a one store, little bitty thing, that's actually kind of neat.
When it was actually just a mart?
Yeah, it was just Mart.
When it was a mart. And a wall with a wall.
Yeah, because the guy's name was Wall, right?
Yeah, what's his last name?
His last name was Wall, wasn't it?
Walton, yeah.
Walton.
There's more to it. It wasn't just Wall.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Sam Walton. That's why he has Sam Club, because that's named after him too.
What?
Yeah, Sam's Club and Walmart are the same. They're owned by the same company. And
well, I knew that, but I didn't know it was the same guy.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Because the originator guy was Sam Walton.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Edward?
Bet he can afford an Xbox One.
I know, right? No problems on his Father's Day.
Yeah, right.
Probably my favorite museum was the Museum of Natural History in New York. That thing was just huge.
Isn't it great, man?
And you need more than a day to get through that. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
I went to the Country Music Museum in Nashville?
Country Music Hall of Fame, yep.
And then realized, I don't know or really like country music. Why am I here? So it was through no fault of the museum. It was just my own bad judgment.
17 years I've been here, never been there.
No, me neither. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I don't know if I've been to a museum.
What?
The Coca-Cola one in Atlanta?
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
So I guess that's my favorite and least favorite. Ed, do you have a mama joke?
Your mama's ugly. Nope. I guess not.
I guess not.
Oh, wow, that was good.
Gosh, I don't have an. I don't have a yo
so
mama
bad
joke
it was
either.
good.
Like I'm terrible at remembering jokes. Like I have 3 long form jokes that I just keep because I think they're hilarious.
You keep them
but
in
as far
rotation.
as having small, quick, like a yo mama joke or something, I don't know any yo mama jokes.
Yeah.
Like the only yo mama joke. Oh man, it's so bad.
And a lot of them are so funny, but then it's like, but I could never say that.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pull it off. Oh, good question.
That was good. Thanks, Lucas. Appreciate that. Eric Green. Hey, guys, just wondering what you guys think of Bethesda not sending out review copies of Doom before release. People were thinking that it was an indicator that the game was bad, as they always assume. But do you think that they are in the right or wrong here? I personally think they have the option to do what they choose. It's their game. I guess it's just those gamers who are so entitled. I love Doom, and I'm about to finish it tonight. Already finished Uncharted 4 this week, so I'm on a roll.
Wow.
Yes, sir, you are. Great question, and we had talked about it before. I am not mad at them at all. And he raises a good point that I think some of these review gamers feel entitled that they should have them. And, it's their IP. They can do what they want with it. And I have a feeling, Chris, you're right. We had talked about this before, that maybe they didn't have their servers ready to go and online, so they didn't want to release it early so that people can say that it was broken. I mean, there's so many factors that we don't know about. And yeah, some of the times it's because they don't want to release it because it may not be a good game, but that's their prerogative to do whatever they want to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have any problems with them withholding the game. I mean, like you said, it's their game. They can do whatever they want. But I also don't fault either consumers or reviewers saying, hey, the past has been when we don't get a game usually means something's wrong. I mean, the history is there to show that usually that is the case. So I don't mind the speculation either. As far as reviewers making a stink about not getting the game, I can go either way. I think the majority of them, the reason they raise the stink is more about every outlet is competing for attention. And if they aren't getting their copy, then they're going to be late with their review. So it's going to be less likely that they'll get some of the clicks.
Yeah,
so,
they don't have as much content. They're losing a piece of content that they want, that they know people will come to their site for. And I get that too. I totally understand that.
Yeah, if they're just out there outright whining about it, then quit being a baby. But I don't mind
seriously.
people having an issue with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's your thing. Do what you want, especially because, as a perfectionist myself, I always want to put my best foot forward. And so if they feel like their best foot couldn't been put forward before release day, hey, they know how reviews go. And so the same people that are whining are going to be the same ones that are like, this game sucks, don't get it. And they're like, well, we can avoid that by just not giving it to them early.
Yeah, I mean, as long as everyone's getting it at the same time, then I don't care when it doesn't matter to me. If all the reviewers get it or none of them do, well, you're all in the same boat. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Level playing field. It's not like they sent it to Polygon and didn't send it to IGN. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be a problem.
Good question and good observations. Moving on to Twitter, @Jamin What is a genre of game you didn't like as a child or a new gamer, but now enjoy more as an adult? And what about the opposite?
Wow. Good.
So is there a genre that you grew up, or in me and Ed's case, we're newer gamers, that we never really liked or paid attention to, but now we enjoy?
I feel they're so different. Because when I grew up, it was like Mario Brothers and Pitfall.
Right. It was more of a platformer.
Yeah.
You didn't have any other options. Yeah.
Right.
I know, right?
Enjoy this platformer or don't.
You know what? I feel like when I was in the arcade, I could never do Defender because there were so many buttons, and that's kind of translated now to Call of Duty. It's just so much to think of.
That's great.
That's
a good
point. So that's kind of stayed the same, I guess.
Nice.
Too many buttons.
Too many buttons.
Yeah, I'm not a huge platformer to begin with, but Guacamelee kind of piqued my interest back in doing some more platforming stuff.
And, there you go.
Yeah, that's because that was a fun game. So, yeah, I'm kind of with you. I don't, and it has changed so much that it may be hard to even answer this question at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for me, platformers were things that I wasn't huge on. especially coming out, like I was more action adventure style because like my first game when I got my PS3 was Uncharted 2. So how do you beat that?
Oh, nice.
Exactly. And I just never focused on platformers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Until now.
McCracken?
For me, I can't think of something that I didn't like that I like now, but there were games like especially on the SNES and a little bit on the Nintendo 64. I used to really like sports games like Madden and NBA Live back when it was a good game and stuff like that. And these days, I really don't play any of those sports games. I mean, I will if it's free with PS Plus, I'll give it a shot, but I'm not going to go out and buy Madden or NBA 2K, even though I appreciate what they're doing and the leaps and bounds that they've made. I just don't have much interest in playing them.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to actually say the same thing because I used to play a lot of Madden. I think I played it every year. And then at one point, maybe 6-ish years ago, I felt like it became a sim instead of like a football, like video game. And I kind of really fell off. And then it got just brutally hard to play, it felt like. And, like when you had to look one way before you threw the ball, like it kind of got to that point. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this is just not fun anymore. It's
kind of the same as Ed had said earlier, where he was like, oh, there's too many buttons. Well, for me, like with sports games, like especially basketball, it's like you play them and like, oh my gosh, I got to hit so many different things just to shoot the ball correctly. Yeah. It's like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm trying to think of something that I didn't like. You know what? Another thing is a little bit is the JRPG thing. Like as I've gotten older, they're harder to play because they're such time sucks.
Yeah.
Like Persona. I'm like when I was in high school, I might have given more room for Persona, and now I'm like, whew, I ain't got time for that. Right? 100 hours. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
great question. Moving on at Bad Gamer Officia.
What up, Lim?
There you go. You have to get dunked in a pit. Would you rather snakes or spiders be in there? You can't choose neither.
Oh, freak. Snakes. Oh, no, spiders.
No, right. Spiders for me too, man.
I can't spiders as well.
Really?
I can't do snakes. Oof.
I kill a spider.
Here's the thing. To me, if I get dumped in a pit, if snakes are in there, I feel like their first instinct is to fight and defend. Where if it's a spider, I think their first instinct is to get the heck out of there and only fight if they have to. So
I like that.
I'm hoping that they'll scurry and get out of the way while I'm crushing them. While I fly around and I'm flapping and stamping my feet and doing all this craziness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
it would definitely be like that YouTube video where that woman fell out when she was trying to squish those grapes. She's like, ow, ow, ow. Like I would definitely be going with that kind of fervor to squash some spiders.
Yep. That's a good one. Oh, we got
Ed, what did you say? I mean,
sorry.
Router, did you say snakes?
No, I said spiders.
Spiders?
Heck
okay.
No snakes.
Yeah, right? Ed, why snakes?
What did they just lay on the snakes?
What?
Oh man, because they'll bite you more.
I grew up watching Arachnophobia. I'm never choosing spiders.
That's awesome.
Really?
I love it.
Yes.
Spiders don't bother me at all.
I don't like them at all. I mean, if I could have said I'm not choosing, I would have said I'm not choosing.
No, but you must choose.
Exactly.
Man, I could not. A pit of snakes?
No, thank you.
Yeah, what the heck?
No,
what's wrong with that?
Thank you. Nope.
Like spiders would be so much easier to handle, right?
Nah, the spiders are big and they don't like you and they're evil.
So are snakes.
Yeah, snakes are just saints of the animal world.
Saints of the animal world.
Saints of the animal world. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Mo, hey, at Coach Hulk, what TV show has disappointed you the most? For me, it's NCIS. For not giving me that Ziva Tony reunion. Hashtag it hurts. Hashtag I cried though. Hashtag NCIS. Why?
Wow.
I'm just surprised someone watches NCIS.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always surprised, like with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law are like, oh, we got to make it home for White Collar. I'm like, White Collar?
Like that's still on?
You guys keep that? You are the two that keep that on.
I've never even heard of White Collar.
My mother and father-in-law are all about NCIS. They watch all of those. They love them.
Is that funny. The one? Is NCIS the one that's got the layer of like softness over it?
That's The View.
No. There's one of those CSI shows. I think it's the NCIS. It's got like a little bit of fuzz to the film because all the actors on it are older and they're trying to mask it.
Yeah, it's The View.
No, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. So
That's
no.
hilarious.
Says the video production guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, honestly, and this is going to sound like I'm beginning the show and ending the show as a hater, but America's Funniest Home Videos, man. I do not like Alfonso Rivero. What is his name?
Oh, I didn't realize he was doing it now.
I didn't even know he was doing it.
I thought it was
either.
still Tom Bergeron.
I didn't like Tom Bergeron.
Yeah.
I loved Tom Bergeron.
Tom
That
Bergeron
guy.
was great. Chris is dead inside. We've
No,
all
that
established
guy.
that already.
Compared to Saget, I'll take Bergeron.
No,
Yeah.
they're all bad.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
all
saying like
horrible.
it's like which one's the prettier turd, but still.
Yeah, but go watch Carlton do it, and it's like everything
Wow.
is like so overdone that you're
Really?
like, oh, like it because the writing's always been bad on the show. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
it's the
It's done
staple
that
of
on
the show.
purpose. It's
Right. It's
yeah.
almost I mean, the writing's bad, but Tom was able to pull off bad writing way better than Bob Saget or Alfonso is being able to pull.
I
off.
agree.
Wow.
I agree.
Alfonso is so bad, you guys. Oh,
Really?
stinks.
and I like. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, who
I
doesn't
like him.
Carlton?
It's
Yeah.
not like I'm hating on Carlton. It's just, man, he's
Wow.
not a good host for that show. For bad writing, he's not good. He's not good for bad writing.
Ed, what about you?
You know what? I think I'm done with The Walking Dead.
What?
What?
Wait! Don't talk about it though.
No,
Don't
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
why.
No, I'm not giving anything away. I'm just like, you know what? I'm sick of whatever. I'm not your puppet anymore.
How far did you get?
I'm caught up.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
not your puppet.
Man, I'm sucked in.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just like
You're done?
I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm good.
Like never again. We'll watch it.
Probably not.
Wow.
Dude, I'm all over it. I can't wait for next season already.
That's next level.
That's a bold statement. I will say, no, that's totally, I get you. I hear, I can see why,
This season was a lot of ups and downs, and
Yeah.
like, okay, just stop it.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
there were a lot of ups and downs, and the writing has changed over the years too. And what I don't want them to do is start getting lazy and just
Yeah.
start making impossible things happen. I saw a little bit of that in this season,
Yeah.
but
Dang it.
but I'm still hooked on it just because I've been with this show for so long
Right.
that I want to just keep seeing it through.
Yeah.
Oh, Christopher.
I don't really watch TV much. Like I said, I think I've said this before on the show that majority of the time, if I have free time, I'd rather be playing a video game.
Yes, sir.
But I think I'm gonna go with Mr. Ed here and say The Walking Dead.
Really?
Because
Wow.
I again, so I don't have cable. So what I would do is I would pay for the season pass and I would watch it just the day after it aired.
Mhm.
And I think I got to maybe season 4, and I paid for the whole season, and I only watched like 3 episodes. I was just, I'm done.
Oh, wow.
This- no.
Wow.
Now, in the show's defense, I did hear that season 5 it picked back up and got good again.
That's what I heard.
So,
Yeah. It did.
Season 4, like the first half of season 4, I can understand.
Yes.
The back half of season 4 and 5 were fantastic.
That's I'm in season 5 right now, and I can attest that 5 because I felt like that in season
5 is
4 too.
good,
I was
right?
like, Rick, if you don't stop whining, Doc.
Yep, seriously.
And like season 3 was horrible. I hated season 3. I was like, maybe they'll pick it up in season 4, and it was kind of the same. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do this. I'm
That
not going
was
to keep paying
probably
for
one
this.
of the more. That was the worst season of all because they were in the process of changing writers, I believe. So
Interesting.
they've stepped up their game apparently. But
Carl.
So it's possible I'll come back around because once they're all on Netflix and I can just watch them for free, then I may change my opinion. Because season 1 was so good.
Carl.
Carl.
The kid who plays Carl is annoying.
Oh, he gets better. He's good.
Carl.
For me.
Jeez, dude.
For me, and it's already canceled, which is probably good. But man, I was really excited for the Muppets, and Piper actually enjoyed it. But they just put that in turd mode, and it was horrible. I mean, and I
Really?
love the Muppets. I grew up watching it. I remember like prime time with the Muppets. I remember all that. Like I've been a huge Muppet fan for so long. Always go to the Muppet attraction at Hollywood Studios. Like that's a staple. I could pretty much recite that at this point. But like when this came out, I'm like, oh, this is great, and it should be really good. It's going to be like an upgraded funny thing, and it totally fell flat.
An upgraded funny thing.
Yeah.
I think I was the only Muppet fan who liked it. Everyone, I'm totally in the minority. Everyone else is with you.
I mean, I still watched it, and like I had some laugh out loud moments. There were some funny bits, but I think they were just trying too hard to be something that they probably should have never in the first place. I liked more of the variety show aspect of it back in the day. I liked having. I mean, they did have guest appearances, and that's great, but yeah, it's just there's just something about it. It's just different.
Yeah.
Oh man, and it got canceled.
Yeah, it got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
And Piper loved it too. Like that was actually a show that she would sit down with after we ate dinner on the couch. We would sit and watch that show, and she would pretty much watch most of it, which was good.
And The Big Bang Theory lives on.
Hey, dude, I love that show.
Oh man,
It's over though, right?
No.
Oh my
It's not.
god!
I thought it was done.
No, we
That's a show still.
Yeah, that's a show, dude. It is a good show too.
There's no way it's good.
It's great. I've watched. I've watched from day one, season 1. So
That'll be on my gravestone.
Okay.
Here lies Gabe Patillo,
It's still a show.
believing to his death that there's no way The Big Bang Theory is a good show.
Yeah, I love it. I like it. All right, we got to get up out of here. So I've got one more for you. At Takano Rosen, you guys keep it family friendly on the podcast, but during your day-to-day life in gaming, how foul-mouthed are you? I love it because it's so true.
I don't think any of us are really foul-mouthed, though.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I married a girl from Jersey where the F word is an adjective. So it kind of wears off. It kind of sloughs off on you. So I end up saying it quite a bit, as much as I shouldn't have. But of course, now that I have Piper, we try and keep it clean. But man, I can throw down with the best of them.
You know what's funny? I reserve most swear words for jokes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was definitely raised in a house where, my mom didn't use that kind of language.
Of course.
She definitely discouraged that. But if it's going to be really funny, that your boy might go there every now and again. I can't pass up a good joke, man.
Of course.
Right.
I've definitely gotten the look, though, from people like, that was inappropriate. And I'm like, shoot. Because, there's some humor that can transcend inappropriate. Where you're like, okay, that was so funny that it's okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes you miss the mark.
Well, but it's also the person, too. It depends on their style of humor.
Yes.
Whether or not they get that or they like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, I'm not as bad as I play it out to be, but it's fun to curse sometimes, though. I'm sorry.
And you don't come from that. You've turned into it, you don't come from it. So it makes it a little different. Yeah,
I have kind of turned into it, but it's kind of funny how culture does that. Like up in the Northeast, it's everywhere, and it's just kind of a normal thing. Down south, it's a little more hushed.
Exactly.
And, it's very interesting. Different parts of the country just have different styles and what they use. But yeah, right. I mean, Jersey, baby. That's where it's at. I'm telling you. Jersey and New York, it's the same thing. I mean, everything is an adjective.
That is so
and it's
funny.
It's not because you're mad, it's just because it's an adjective. It's an emphasis.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And it's almost not even offensive anymore. It loses its
that's the thing, it doesn't offend me at all.
Right.
Yeah, when especially when we go to New York, you're like, yeah, I mean that's how they talk here.
I pick right back up when I'm in New York. It's kind of, it's weird. It's so funny how it changes. You start talking to people and you're like, yeah, blah, 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 F that. Yeah, totally. It's exactly how it goes, man. I kind of love it. I kind of embrace it.
That is really funny.
But again, it's a cultural thing. That's why.
Yeah.
I pretty much, I don't really swear too often. Like Gabe, if I do in rare occurrences, it's for comedic effect. But if you saw the uncut version of me playing Assassin's Creed Chronicles, you would hear a different side of Edward.
That's amazing.
That's so funny.
No, it's great.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I can get a little bit colorful when I am perturbed, let's say.
Nice.
And if you were to listen to the uncut version of my Ratchet and Clank final boss playthrough.
Oh, may I please? Can I please
I think
listen
an entire
to it?
ship of sailors would have blushed.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Especially during that boss battle, I'm sure.
Yes, exactly.
That's a good side question. And let me ask this to you guys real quick, and then we'll get out of here. What game has made you swear the most?
Dead Space 2.
Dead Space 2.
I mean, that still is my nemesis. I want to go back and play it again because like I said before, there was a lot of upgrades, and the upgrade tree seemed a little confusing. So I think I put a lot of my stuff into things that weren't as effective toward the end of the game, and I got cremated. So there was I was close to rage quitting, and there was a lot of swearing going on.
Ed, what about you?
I think the answer lies somewhere between Assassin's Creed Chronicles and Ori and the Blind Forest.
Nice.
Both. You rage quit both.
I did.
That makes sense, yeah. Christopher?
It's going to have to be Call of Duty multiplayer back in the day.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You and everybody else on that thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Exactly. You and all the other 12-year-olds.
The 12-year-olds, yeah.
I would have to say probably NBA Jam.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Only because like games like that back in the day rubber banded so badly that like they would just come back from some crazy deficit where you'd be winning by 25 and all of a sudden you can't hit a shot and they're making everything.
Yep.
And so I would say like NBA Jam back in the day. And then I'm going to speak for my wife. She does not use colorful language. She does not curse.
Yeah.
And when we started playing Mario Kart, something in her, man, and I don't know.
Oh, please record it next time.
I don't know. Well, we haven't played in so long, but she first started playing the first time she was pregnant with Amara, and which was the only time she was pregnant with Amara, but she's been pregnant since then. You know what I mean? And some about Mario Kart just would frustrate her. I think it's because she had gotten good at the game. And so when she lost, she was really frustrated.
Yeah, she's competitive too.
Yeah, and she's really competitive. We're both really competitive. And so
that's awesome.
I think that one brought it out of her. But and it was so weird because I'd look over like, who is this? Like,
and I'm glad I married that.
She does not talk like that. And so that one was funny.
That's great.
All right. That's not the question of the week.
Nope.
But
it should be, though.
The question of the week is, school's about to be out.
Yeah.
Summertime's coming.
Summertime.
What's your favorite thing to do during the summertime? Because I feel like growing up, you know, obviously when you're in school, summertime's a big deal. When you're an adult, it kind of wanes a little bit unless you have kids. But summertime still kind of holds a special place in people's hearts. What's your favorite thing to do in the summertime, Ed Placencia?
Growing up, it was Cedar Point for sure. And now it's probably I don't know. Any chance we get to go to the left coast is a good day in my book.
Oh yeah, fresh coast is the best coast, baby.
Right?
Chris McCracken.
So when I was younger, we didn't really travel very often in the summer. We did once in a while, but not very often. So I just like to go swimming and like eat out, like grill hot dogs or hamburgers or whatever. That was the most fun. Now that I'm older and I have, I'm an adult and I can do what I want. And Stacy's family always travels, so we typically go somewhere every summer. So that's what I would say now.
Traveling.
When I was younger, it was definitely just, swimming and grilling and hanging out.
Nice.
Love it.
Router.
I'm a beach man. We used to, our family had rented a beach house at Ocean City, New Jersey every summer. And we would always go there and we'd surf and we'd just have a great time and relax. And so I'm a beach person. So we're heading to the beach down in Seaside, Florida in August.
I swear you're a California boy trapped in a Northeasterner's body.
But see, that's the thing, man. I'm East Coast all the way. All the way. Like
I don't know, man. You used to have that long, pretty hair.
Yeah, whatever. I have no desire to hang out on the left coast very much. Maybe San Diego, maybe. But
yeah, like awesome.
I'm just of course to travel and visit, of course I'd go. But like to live there, I have no desire. I'd rather live in New York than live in LA.
There you go. I like that. I can respect that.
Yep.
I would have to say, man, I'm not necessarily a beach person, but I am a water person. So I'm like, find me some water and a boat, and I want to be on a boat someplace.
Yeah.
I'm on a boat. Yeah, and boats are fun.
It's going fast, and
yeah, I love like sailboats.
Someone's plugging the DC Talk Cruise.
Exactly. Yeah. That is not my fault, by the way. Don't be mad at me.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Not that kind of boat. I don't really like cruises, to tell you the truth.
Dude, they're fun.
You think?
There you go.
But you've always done the Disney one. Like,
Dude,
I heard that one's incredible.
You have to do a Disney cruise because
I've only been on regular cruises.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they're kind of next level. Like, you won't go back. And not because it's just Disney. There's something for everybody on that ship, but it is beautiful, spacious, and it's perfect.
Yeah. So I'm more like a sailboat guy. Like, I would like be down by the water. And like Jenny, when we celebrated our 1 year, we went to San Diego, and she got us a sailboat like tour or something like that.
Oh, awesome! I don't know
what you call it? Where you just kind of go out and just be on the water. Oh,
that's cool.
That's my favorite kind of stuff.
That's so great.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it. All right, what do you guys like to do during the summertime? Use hashtag #AnswerMTTG. Let us know, because it's coming, man, and we need some ideas. And I need half of you guys' answers to be episode 200.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
nice.
That's right.
Thank you guys for being here. 192 in the books. I'm Gabe Patillo. That is Tim Router. That's Ed Placencia. That's Chris McCracken. And we are married to the games, and we are up out this thing. Peace!
I love you guys.
Let's hold hands.
Let's hold hands.
Oh, we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. All right.
Come on, guys. Get your head in the game.
Yeah, we're in.